first. I say I can only tell the truth one way. I can't tell it 50 ways until one way suits you. Meaning, if you ask me a question, I get the answer. That's the answer. If you don't like the answer because you don't like the truth, that's not my fucking problem. And then I let them know I communicate with archangels. They are not men with wings and shields and swords. They are not. They are just beings of a higher consciousness. But that's who I get my answers from. But as I tell them, also tell them that people don't have angels with them. There's a big misconception about that. People that
I got the guardian angel thing, right?
Oh well. Here, let me ask you: if you had a guardian angel following you around all day long, guarding you from everything, what would you learn? Nothing.
Presumably nothing. Right.
Right. You would learn nothing. So no one has guardian angels following them around. You don't need a guardian angel to go get a cup of freaking coffee. You don't need a guardian angel to take 1,000 selfies posted on Facebook. They don't do that. Okay. That's your ego walking around with you. That's what that bullshit is. But, and then they sit down with me, and then I ask them to hold their hand, and then they hold my hand, and then I connect with them and I take a look. And most of the time I see a lot of spirit animals, and the spirit animal will act out for me what's going on in that person. And every time I do it, I get it right. How could I do that with all the people that I do with and get it right every single time? Am I just guessing? No.
Okay.
I'm actually doing it. And I do it. I do that once a month. I do that online. I have people come in and get readings with me all the time. I do it all the time. It's not like the one thing I don't go out and do is I don't go out and do auditions or anything like that. I do it because I do it right. But even when I'm doing that, even when I'm doing a regular reading at home with someone, it's $150. It's 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, 4 hours. Even if it goes over the 2 hours that I normally set for it, do you know how much I charge them after that? I don't. Because it's not about making money for me. It's about getting the answers. They're not paying for the reading. They're paying for the time for me to give them the reading. But even if it does go 4 or 5 hours, I don't give a shit. As long as I get the answers that they need, that's going to give them some peace of mind, but going to give them direction and to fulfill their lives. Now, I'm not the medium who's going to get a hold of your mom and dad. That is not what I do. I stay in my lane. Now, sometimes they do come in and that type of thing, and I will help them get that message to them, but that's not what I do. I get answers from archangels to get them to do two things: to learn their lessons and to fulfill their purpose so they can go home and get home and stay home. But your purpose isn't becoming a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher or something like that. That's an occupation. Your purpose is we're here to help each other just for the sake of helping, not because you can, but because you should, in a physical way where you're doing something for them that they can't physically do, or you're helping them to figure it out. That's what I get them to do, so they can go home and not have to come back here and do this all over again, because people do.
Wow, very cool. Very cool. So you have, you are 100%.
I am not
what you do, and you're not, and it doesn't sound like you're just here to make a buck.
Yeah, I'm not here to make a buck.
Like you're here to really help people.